Ladakh is not this monolith of one kind of people. It's got this confluence of cultures. Also, in another way, a microcosm of India because it's so diverse.
Ladakh is a world unto itself, and then there are worlds within.
Intangible cultural heritage. It's not something you can see in a museum. You really have to go and put yourself amongst the locals. See how they pass on the traditions.
It's an opportunity to connect with the surroundings, to connect with the people, see things from a different way.
The great Himalayan exploration are actually seeding ideas that otherwise people would not know.
My name is Patrick Meister. My country of origin is Switzerland. I'm on this journey with my father, Roland. It's quite far from home, but here is where we get to know each other better.
My name is Roland Meister. I'm a father, an army officer. I'm also a magician. I keep low expectations. I always like to be surprised about the positiveness.
Hi, my name is Leena. My husband is an avid rider. We were very happy to meet such diverse set of people from whom we could learn a lot.
My name is Rajiv. It's not just a ride, you get to explore the culture as well.
I'm Jose Luis. I work as the CEO of Wildlife Trust of India. I wanted to experience Ladakh, not just another traveler, another tourist in Ladakh.
मेरा नाम सुल्तान है.
My name is Tejaswini.
Hi, I'm Samrat. They say if you travel far enough, you would find yourself. I have not traveled nearly far enough, but it's a journey.
Hi, I'm Megha.
I'm Kaushik. I belong to the visual state from Assam.
But we'll again start from Leh. We'll go to this small hamlet, Chilling. From there, we ride down all the way to Dras. From there, we ride down to Zanskar. And the mountains in Zanskar are very different to what you'd see over here. They're taller, they're more beautiful, and they're cold.
Can you tell me a little bit, ice hockey, why is it so popular here?
The water starts freezing after December 15th. So children are just roaming here, searching for the ice. They even go to that Khardungla Pass.
There are two lakes over there.
You know, when someone skates on the ice, everybody gets excited. I also want to skate. I also want to skate. So passion comes from there, Progress.
Now you're getting a stadium. This is the first stadium?
Yeah, this is the first stadium. So hopefully by next year, maybe we get the artificial ice.
If you had the vision how ice hockey develops over India, over Ladakh, outside. Can you please share that?
We don't have the rink. And that's why the people, during the winter time, they only play for 2 months. When this comes into action, this ice hockey rink, we have 20 into 24 into 12 months to play ice hockey. Then we can produce good players for India and we can beat each and every Asian team.
You all shared your lives with us, your experiences with us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Ji. Thanks for taking our views from Ladakh.
The things like ice hockey is not getting the desired attention. The perseverance of the people, the determination, they are very optimistic about having that stadium ready and sending their next generation to the World Championships and all.
कैसे हैं आप?
सेरिंगले ये आपके पिताजी हैं?
हाँ, दुनिया अबाले पिताजी है।
तो ये जो आज आप चाय का पॉट बना रहे हैं, ये आपके पापा ने सिखाया आपको?
पापा ने सिखाया मेरा, मैंने सिखाएगा
आपके बेटे को।
Sitting there was like, taking me back for a few centuries, because the way they are crafting things, 85-year-old man is converting a piece of sheet into an artifact. It was very interesting to see.
तंबा का जो शीट है, ये प्लेट है, ये आप कहाँ से लेके आते हो?
पहले ज़माने में यहाँ से ज़ंस्कार का वो दरिया में मिलता है, अभी आजकल नहीं मिलता, आजकल वो हम ले से लेते हैं।
ये जो आप करते हैं, इसका ये काम का नाम क्या है? आपको ज़ंस्कारी बोलते हैं क्या? क्या बोलते हैं?
इसका नाम सेरगार।
सेरगार। सेरगार। They call themselves sergars, sergar, which literally means goldsmiths, even though they work mostly with copper, brass, and silver.
अभी ये जोड़ करना है ये दो।
There were 2 pieces which they made, and they had to cut it, put it together, and weld it. So we saw the entire process.
जब तक ये ठंडा हो रहा है तब तक हम कर सकते हैं कुछ?
हम बनाए चम्मच?
हम बनाए कुछ?
हाँ, आप लोग बनाओ इसमें चम्मच।
हाँ।
सीखना पड़ेगा।
It turns out brass is actually quite a sturdy metal. And we're cutting and hammering at it, and still it wouldn't come off.
Incremental progress is better than absolute failure.
एक छोटे से बर्तन को बनाने के लिए भी 2 से 3 दिन का प्रोसेस है। मैंने भी पार्ट लिया, मैंने एक छोटा सा चम्मच बनाया वहाँ पे। मैंने नहीं, मिलके टीम ने मिलके बनाया।
ये कंप्लीट हो गया ना। अभी इसके बाद क्या करना पड़ा है, ये खोबाने में डालना पड़ेगा। खोबाने एक रात यानी एक दिन इसमें रखना पड़ेगा। इसके बाद साफ हो जाएगा।
अच्छा।
ये खोबाने है ना, इसमें डालना पड़ेगा।
इसको शाइन करने के लिए, जो पॉलिश करने के लिए ड्राई एप्रिकॉट्स को पानी में डाल के, देन उसके बाद जो मेटल का जो वर्क इन्होंने हमें बताया, उसको उसमें रखना है अराउंड, मतलब ओवरनाइट।
Day 2, when it came out, it had a totally different color.
The colors change, yes.
And with a little bit of rubbing, it became amazingly beautiful.
दरिया से रहता है ना, रहता। हो गया। ये बड़ी वाला नहीं है। ये डिजाइन का नाम है पटा। इधर बनाएगा नूरबू।
नूरबू? नूरबू क्या होता है? नाम होता है ना?
नूरबू का मतलब भगवान को वो करता है ना, भगवान ने कुछ देता है ना, इसका नाम हमारा नोटबू बोलते हैं।
अच्छा।
आपके पास एक हाँ।
When I looked at Seringle's bag of tools when he opened it for us, they looked like metal brushes to paint, and that's what exactly he was doing on those metal pieces, to turn them, bend them, give them shape, but also create these magical creatures like dragons and lion heads.
The designs that they do on the metal work are all inspired from Ladakh as a region.
ये पूरा बनने में 25 दिन लगेगा। ये डिजाइन यहाँ से निकल जाएगा ऐसा करके।
Okay.
The speciality of this is from a 2D sheet, a 3D is made just by tinkering. That is very rare.
एक, दो, तीन, चार, पाँच, नहीं।
सेरिंगले, थैंक यू। जुलेले बहुत अच्छा लगा। ये हम तो मार्केट में देखते हैं और लोगों के घर में भी देखते हैं, लेकिन ऐसे कैसे बनता है, कितना टाइम लगता है, ये तो समझ में नहीं आता। आगे चलेगा ना ये?
आगे चलेगा। मेरे तरफ से हमारा वो गारों को सबके आप लोग को इधर आने का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
बहुत शुक्रिया।
Thank you so much.
The ride from Chilling to Dras was about 300 kilometers. To me, it really was the first chance to really see the beauty and uniqueness of the landscapes, carved by the weather over millennia, perhaps. So as we entered into Dras, we rode onto an open field, and there was 4 polo players having a practice game.
ठंडी ठंडी हवा चल रही है, धूल उड़ रही है, वो एक अलग ही तरह का मेरे लिए वो प्रेम था।
Myself Mohammad Amin, I am the President Polo Association Dras. कल हमारा गेम होगा, तो आज हम प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं।
It was almost being transported in time. We saw 4 horsemen wearing their gonchas, the traditional attire. You know, it didn't look like Indian players. It didn't look like a polo that I am familiar with. It could have been anywhere in time in the last 500 years. That really took my breath away.
नमस्कार। नमस्कार। कैसे हो? बस बढ़िया सर। पोलो का जो असली नाम है, ओल्डेस्ट नाम है, वो चौगान, बट इसका अब नाम पोलो हो गया। अगर घोड़े के बारे में एक चीज़ मैं बता दूं, ये हमारा लोकल ब्रीड है, जिसमें जांस्करी प्लस यहाँ का लद्दाखी लोकल ब्रीड है। इसका नो डाउट हाइट बहुत कम है, बट स्टेमिना बहुत ज़्यादा है। यूँ समझ लीजिए आज जैसे पावर स्टीयरिंग गाड़ी होती है, उस तरह के हमारे घोड़े होते हैं। किसी भी वक्त कहीं भी टर्न कर लो, नॉर्मल घोड़े को आप नहीं करा सकते। जब वहाँ देखेंगे कल पोलो मैच में 6 घोड़े अभी साथ में, बट ये पोलो का घोड़ा बिल्कुल क्रॉस करेगा और वो कोशिश करेगा कि विदाउट टचिंग वो निकल जाएगा। ये सिर्फ पोलो का घोड़ा कर सकता है।
They are making their own mallets and balls and their dresses, their guards, training their own horses, playing, making their own teams and still managing championship.
जो लद्दाख का मेन ट्रेडिशनल गेम है, वो और एंड इंटरनेशनल पोलो में डिफरेंसेस क्या है?
इंटरनेशनल पोलो जो है, हर गोल के बाद फुटबॉल की तरह सेंट्रल लाइन से फिर गेम शुरू होता है और उसका चक्कर के बाद एंड चेंज हो जाता है। बट इन ट्रेडिशनल पोलो जब मैंने गोल कर दिया, यहाँ विदाउट एनी टाइमिंग रेफरी का कंसेंट के बगैर आपका एंड जो है ऑटोमेटिकली चेंज हो जाता है। दूसरा रूल्स क्या, रूल्स वहाँ 4 वन साइड गेम खेलेंगे, हम 6 वन साइड खेलेंगे। यहाँ पे क्रॉस चेक वगैरह आप इजीली कर सकते हो। आपको ये पूरे वर्ल्ड में 2 जगह मिलेगा, एक तो यहाँ मिलेगा, दूसरा गिलगित साइड में जो है ना वहाँ पे मिलेगा।
अच्छा, ये फ्री फ्लोइंग है, बहुत ज़्यादा फ्री,
रूललेस।
That when we were asking them about the rules, they said there are no rules. No, you can hit the other person, you can bump the other person, you can overtake. It's not like the colonial polo. It's a rough version of it.
तो फॉर्मेशन क्या होता है?
3 सेंटर फॉरवर्ड, 1 गोली, 2 बैक।
अच्छा, गोली होता है।
To meet Amin, who is, I mean, whatever he does, I think is polo. I'm sure he does other things too. He loves to talk about.
That has existed here for hundreds of years is never going to happen unless and until you dig below the surface. It was absolutely lovely to meet the riders who are part of the Great Himalayan Exploration. Hello everyone! Being an armed forces kid, I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to ride from the age of 5. They come from diverse backgrounds in terms of their professions, in terms of their cultures, but are yet tied together by a common thirst or a hunger to learn more.
तो इस वक्त मैच यहाँ चलता हुआ गोशन इंटरनेशनल पोलो स्टेडियम में डिमिडोस वर्सेस युल्बू के दरमियान।
Ladakhi polo in itself is Central Asian in origin. Is it different from the colonial version of polo that we have seen, those of us who are exposed to polo? Definitely. It's a much faster game.
एक खूबसूरत समा गोशन इंटरनेशनल पोलो स्टेडियम में। उसके पीछे पीछे कप्तान तो देखना है कि ठीक सेंटर लाइन से शॉट मारेंगे और ये खूबसूरत शॉट खेला है।
So the first thing struck me was that the horse is perfectly understanding that its duty is to run after the ball. So it is responding to the rider's commands and the movements. It was good to see how a man and an animal playing together. It's a very challenging game.
When you're out in the sun, when you're sitting and watching a polo match, you're actually soaking in a part of an ancient culture that otherwise you would not come face to face with.
युल्बू एक डिमिडोस दो सफेद घोड़े को दौड़ाते हुए ठीक सेंटर लाइन से वो हिट करेंगे।
It was not a genteel pursuit by any means. You know, these two teams went at each other at full tilt, absolutely full tilt, and we could see there was a bit of excitement and people got angry with each other.
तो एक अच्छा और खूबसूरत मौका था, लेकिन उतना ही खराब शॉट पे एक शॉट बॉल था नहीं खेल पाए। मजीद चंद सेकंड का खेल बाकी। बस मेहरबानी आपका, बहुत जोरदार तालियां हमारे टीम प्लेयर्स के लिए।
It was an absolute pleasure, Gul, having you with us.
Thank you. Thank
wish
you.
we could have ridden together.
I really wish I could have ridden together as well. I've been waiting for this ride to happen, but things turn out very differently from how we planned them. Happy riding, ride safe.
Thank you
so
much.
Thank you. Have a safe ride. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Riding in Sanskar Valley, it was a lifetime experience. The roads, the valley, the glacier, the landscape around, the peace, the beauty, the wilderness.
Scarcely planted houses in that huge valley. It's like a beautiful painting.
Welcome to Ating.
I remember when I was a kid and my father said something to me at a certain age where you think like everything your parents tell you is like nonsense. A couple of years later you find out it wasn't that nonsense so much as you were thinking. I think that's the challenge of being a parent.
Namaskar.
The commitment of the father to teach the next generation about the culture, the tradition, it's very remarkable and it was very encouraging to see.
आर्चरी को आप आपकी भाषा में क्या करते हैं? दाजू
दाजू बोलते हैं.
आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम छांग फाल्के.
What is his name?
Tanzim Dorji.
Practice is so interesting. It's like the passage of a skill from his father to his son.
अभी हम ये बना रहे हैं कमन. ये कमन बनेगा, ये बच्चे को सिखा रहा है.
मैंने देखा कि वो एक बांस का लकड़ी है और वो उसको लेके बना रहे हैं. तो सबसे पहले मेरे अंदर ये क्वेश्चन आया, मैं पूरे वैली में चला, मुझे कहीं पे बांस दिखाई नहीं दिया.
ये लकड़ी कहाँ से मिलती है आपको?
वहाँ से लाते हैं, हिमाचल से.
हिमाचल से?
हाँ जी.
ये जब कंपटीशन होता है तो कितना जन एक साथ कंपटीशन होता है आप लोगों का?
इधर कम से कम कितना 40-50 गाँव से आता है.
तो अगर इतना चौड़ा वो बांस था तो वो दोनों साइड पे नैरो हो रहा था ताकि वो बेंड कर सके इस तरीके से.
आप जीता है पहले?
हमने तो बहुत बार लाया था कापशा.
बहुत बार?
हाँ.
बहुत बार जीता है.
अभी ये तीर बनाएगा हम.
This father-son interaction actually reminded me about my childhood, how my grandfather actually taught me about a lot of wildlife principles and rules, which even after 20 years of being in the professional field, those rules remain the same.
I always thought archery was more about hunting, but what I learned in the village was you don't kill.
We saw something I believe none of us actually ever seen. Seeing a bow being made from absolute scratch. So I really can't wait to see the whole village that they promise that they will show us their archery skills tomorrow.
Archery being used as a communal gathering. They celebrate the whole occasion of archery. And it's not just the archers, but the whole family, the whole village.
All the archers of the village came beautifully dressed in their traditional attires, carrying their own bows and arrows.
I think if you have the chance to see such a festival, it's nice. It's always great to share moments with somebody you love. It's a great experience, father and son, to do this exploration together.
There was a sort of a competition and a festive sort of an environment. And but I could see the son, Tenzin, he was very excited on that day and he did quite well.
There was no social media, no television. Everything was real, right? The archers were real. The dances were real. To experience this dimension was exceptional.
Ladakh is a place where time has traded slowly. The winds of change have been slow. And in some ways, it connects us with our past. And that's why I think Ladakh becomes a very important place for intangible cultural heritage practices of India.
I've learned so much from this community, and when I go back, I want to take a little bit of sustainability with me. I want to take a little bit of humility with me.
Apart from having made new friends, I think having experienced the spirit of the mountains, share life together with my father, perhaps even life-changing experiences together with him.
The intangible cultural heritage is probably the spirit and soul of a community that you can never contain it in a book. So it's not just making something, but it is the culture, the belief, it's the sum of everything.